Oh, what? Oh. It's not even fully screened yet, but still. This game was made on the land of the Wurundjeri, people of the Kulin nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded. Colonial violence never stopped. Cons. You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These include, but are not limited to, anxiety, depression, dissociation, and suicidal ideation. Oh. The controls. Oh, space to interact. Oh, full screen? Oh. Okay. Full screen, I guess. Yeah. Looks alright. So, yeah. Resume the credits, exit, but let's play, because this game caught my eye for a second. You Will Not Remain is a short game intended to be played in one sitting. There is no saving. What? There is no saving? Oh yeah, that's the title of the game. That's the title of the game. Like you will not remain. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Okay. Alright. We got up. Again, how many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. But yeah, this game caught my attention on Steam like some time ago. Channel after channel of nothing. It is getting bigger, or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way, but you're not. Have been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. What? There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark, bark! Is that a dog? Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You'd have surely heard it before this. Bark, 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 bark. Ooh, howl. Better ignore it. Who knows what it is? If it's even anything, you wouldn't trust your mind to not play tricks on you. Oh! Not a chance you'll be able to sleep with that racket. You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? Bark, bark. You can do this, come on. Like saying the words will help. Oh! Howl. Just do it. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Bark, bark. No, I wanna go to the dog. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Did I say hole? I meant hall. Bark, bark, bark. No, the dog's days aren't over. I got the dog. There's nothing wrong with this apartment. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across ribs, long body, all bones, and hard angles. Bark, bark. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Bark. That's right. Everything is okay. Whine. Do you want to come with me? Whine. Is that a yes? Whoa. The dog jumps forwards before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Whoa! Down. It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lolling out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. Can I just look around this apartment place? Well, there's nothing much to interact, so I guess we'll go out. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong. Here, a new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no light. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Bark! Just a little further. We'll just go to the room. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Glad to see you like it. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. Okay, that's something. You still have plenty of grounds and instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor, making it as much ritual as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. What? Well, not much, I guess. But let's interact with the dog. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf. Bed. Arf. I guess you're sleeping with me. What? Can I just play fetch? No. Fine. I guess go to bed with the dog. You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you settle into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm, metallic breath lulling you to sleep. You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks. The sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. What the heck is going on? Radio sag. Video killed the radio star. No. Stay. No. You can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please. No. Okay, I'm up. Bark. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain though. Not when it saved you from... Bark, bark. Right, you have a dog now. A very strange looking dog. You watered the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. You make coffee just like every other morning. You create a cup and you blah 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 blah. Cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools, just like every other morning. But this time something different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink anyway, bitter all the way down. Bark, bark. Are you hungry? Bark, bark. You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. You get it watered, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch, munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. Oh, what's this? Well, you fed the dog. May as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find. Thankful for the electric stove top. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. Bark. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark, bark. Whine. You want to leave? Bark. Okay, you're the boss. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when a dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Bark. Hold your horses. Not going to that door. Might as well just follow the dog. Bark. You've never been up here. Arf. Oh, that's... It's... You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Bark. The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment its eyes flash violet. Violet or something. No, you're imagining thing. It's just a dog. Throw the ball. Message received. Yes. Let's throw the ball. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment that vast otherworldly thing stretching through the sky. Just play ball. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. Oh, makes me wonder why. What time is it? Adventure time. No, noon, evening, probably midday. At least one of them, maybe even all of them. I think that's enough for one day. Wine. We can come back tomorrow. Bark. Oh, really? That is one hideous thing in the sky or something. But yeah. Someone's in a rush. Can I just get the ball? No. I have to leave it? Alright. Man, I have to leave the ball. The heck is in here? Nope. Nope. Not allowed to go into that room. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark. I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. Wine. I guess this is my life now. Well, it's coming in. So I guess, yeah. You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them. Not since. The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected, seeing as its skin and bone. It calls into you, knife-long teeth, a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. You wish this was over. You wish this was over. Oh, I guess the radio again. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence. No sound, no thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine. You try to convince yourself. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs just in time. Just in time. Woof, 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 woof. Again. Just wake up in the morning. Okay, I'm up. Bark. Bark. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. It needs so deep it couldn't be slaked by an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. First things first, coffee. You make it, hold a cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, pouring in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark. Here you go. Munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Bark. That's very helpful. How about Rex? Wine. Marble? Wine. Marble sink? Wine. Gas stove? Wine. Okay. Shank? Bark? Lamb shank? Bark. Lamb shank. Really? Bark. Alright. You're the boss. The newly named Lamb Shake looks so absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. I guess. Let's go then. Bark. Play with the dog. Play with the dog. Man. Alright, bark! Let's go. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. The sky is... It's there. Don't think about it. Just go play ball. Go play ball with the dog. How long has it been since you became stuck here? Man, I don't know. Excuse me. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you believed them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their back shift when you hold them. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. That's enough. Time to go back. Bark! Okay. What is that monstrous thing in the background? What is that monstrous thing in the background? What is that monstrous thing in the background? Bark! Oh well. Might as well just go back then. Actually, I'm curious about what's on the left side though. Besides that door, but what's all the way on the left side? You were a different person before this new existence. At least you think you were. You remember feeling more, not just often, but also deeply. The emotions had names, you could easily place them to the way your mind and body vibrated in time with your heart. You can't name what you're feeling anymore. Are unsure if you even are. A chasm yawns inside of you, slowly growing with each moment you spend in this in-between. You want to think of who you used to be, what you were outside of these walls, but there is nothing left to think about. It's been so long that the things you used to miss have become lost. You try to remember the shape of them, but over time the image becomes softer and softer, washed away like regrets in the rain. But still you try to picture the warmth of the world, of her, even though each time it gets harder and harder, like tugging a sword in your mouth. The more addictive, the more it hurts. You've forgotten the way a storm smells, how the world breathes quietly after it has passed. There's nothing else but the inside of these walls and the monster bisecting every time zone and power line of the world you used to love. You want more than anything to leave. You want more than anything to stay. You don't know which is better or which is worse. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't notice the sign just glowing purple. I guess I didn't realize that. You should eat something, but maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat lamb shank? Bark. Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. Ow! Howl. I'm coming. It feels like it's getting bigger, but I don't know. You and Lampshake are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. Of course. You do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? Can I not look at the sky? Can I just wake up? Wake me up, since I can't wake up. Oh! It's how. It hurts to look at, it's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. She'll come home and everything will be the way it always has. Bzzz. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No, our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Signs of what? Bark, 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 bark. Arf. Predictable. Predictable. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien even after all this time. What? You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. What's on TV? You used to wonder when the power could turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Bark, bark. It's time to feed Lamb Shank. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Go outside? Ah, look outside? Oh! Lamb Shank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the light sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungry out there, more alien. Okay. Lamb Shank has decided it's time for fetch. Bark. Okay, let's play fetch then. Bark. Alright. Let's go then. Playing fetch. For the last time. It feels like it, but yeah. Bark. Go inside. No, I meant outside. Bark. Play fetch. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. Fetched. Ugh. Oh man. But you have Lamb Shank now. Fetch. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the doors open, fingernails catching on wood and nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. Fetch! For however long that is. Time to go, Lamb Shank. Bark! Oh well. Bark! Alright then. Time for bed? Yep. Huh? That's weird. You can hear something. What do you mean? Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It's not possible. It can't be. Whine. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lamb Shank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lamb Shank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against him. You're so tired. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. She? Please let me in. She's here. She's safe. She's... Do not let them in. They will hurt you. You have to let me in. Bzz. We repeat, they will hurt you. You're at the door, unable to open it. Heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in. You do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there, like you're watching yourself like someone else would watch you. Please, I'm so scared. So, are you? White noise. White, you don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle, and this is what breaks you. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, lamb shakes. Love the dog. I'm up, lamb shake. I'm up. Is anything real? Is anything real? Is anything real? Bark, bark, bark. Real or not, you need to feed Lampshake. Is anything real? You water the plant just in case. Is anything real? What? You filled up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Is anything real? Oh! Is anything real? Bark. Again and again and again. Bark. Again and again and again. Well, that's something. This is the game. Bark. Bark. Alright, fine. Play fetch. If this is real, does it mean anything? Play fetch. I don't know. And what's worse, that this isn't real, or that it is, it means nothing at all. Fetch. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled, can't recall how she fit within these spaces. ... Time to go, Lampshake. Bark. Ah, I'm being blocked by a ball. Really? It's still in the background, but yeah. Bark. We're gonna keep on going. Oh man. It really does feel repeated, except that it's different every so often or something. What's that? Not a chance. What? Not a chance. Alright, just go to bed, I guess. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Bzz! Attention, citizens! Whine. Ah, what is going on? Attention, citizens! The city has fallen! Whine. That's enough, Lampshake. In the coming months, we'll be evacuating any remaining survivors. Lampshake, we might be able to leave. Whine. Bzz. Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Psst. Lampshake, what's wrong? Lampshake looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Oh! It's okay. Let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. I don't know what's going on, but alright, I guess go to bed. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lampshake doesn't join you. I wonder why. Anything but this. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door and slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues. On and sob, sob, sob. Time passes and stops and starts. The radio cracking in and out of life. Her scream is softening. Please getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise, nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than screaming. Green thumb. Achievement unlocked, green thumb. You wake slowly. You're used to Lampshade acting as an alarm, all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room, staring out the balcony and door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory's fuzzy or worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. You water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something's trying to escape alive. You leave it. The cup strangely alone when filled to the brim. Caffeine addiction. You fill the bowl, but Lampshade doesn't come running. Lampshade, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Whine. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is, it's time to go. Whine. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Oh, your tail. What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls, outside the city? Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts, will they now be as foreign to you as the sky? Oh, I don't know. There it is. The door. Whine, whine, whine. Come on, Lampshade. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. You pulled down one of the boards. Whine. Hush, Lampshade. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever. It over time faded to nothing. They must have left, taking their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage, every day played out again and again until you pull down a second board. Whine. Bark! Lampshade, that's enough. You've never yelled at Lampshade before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end, you think. You've been the one to put them here, a reminder to never leave as the city siren song promise an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms sweaty against the cool glass. Lampshade, you ready? Whimper. He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull the key from your pocket, fit it to the lock, turn the handle. Bark, bark. Lampshade lashes forward, closing his mouth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. Foof! Lampshade. Bark, bark. Lampshade, what's going on? Every part of Lampshade looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peel back from gleaming teeth as saliva drips from a maw gaping impossibly open wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark, bark, bark. Lampshade. Bark. Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. It can't. Ugh. God damn. No, we cannot go upstairs anymore. Something feels off. Oh my goodness. Something feels off. Inside. You're inside again. Bark. What happened? Lampshade runs to his abandoned food. The leftovers of lovers that you served still there, silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lord to the door? Bark. Munch, munch, munch. Lampshade happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lampshade. Yep. He jumps on the spot, proud to have protected you. Really, I mean it. Hoo! Bark. Hold your horses. Can can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half consume coffee? Is it really that easy? Watch TV. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. And then nothing. Tonight or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now, you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lampshade was right to be afraid. Bark. Oh well. I guess go play fetch again, which is something, I guess, but yeah. Bark. Inside. I mean, outside. Bark. Play fetch. Again. Over and over and over, but still. You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. Fetch. It's not roiling in the clouds, instead breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers, the longest, softest breath you ever felt vibrate through your bones. Well, that seemed like something. Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark. Existential fetch. Huh. You will not remain. Oh. Well, that was something. Special things. Woman Game Jam Australia. Huh. Cultural heritage. Aboriginal corporation. I don't know. Wow. So that really is the entire game. Wow. So that was, well, you will not remain. But wait, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. If only things were that. Oh, damn it, I missed that dialogue. God damn it. Static, blah, 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 stay inside. Out of time! Oh. Out of time! Oh. The plant is dead. Bark, 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 bark. Knock, knock, knock. I'm being dragged away. More like, no. How about no, lampshakes? I must run away. I must run away. Better not. Escape artist? What? Oh, really? Oh, how in assassinations did I miss? How in assassinations did I miss that part? Really? And then walk outside through a sliding door at the top of the screen onto the balcony. Well, here, stay on the screen for about a minute. This achievement should unlock. Ah, fresh air. Yep. Fresh air. Yep. Just had to like stand outside or something. Well, that is the end of You Will Not Remain, the game. So, yeah. That's the game. And, well, that's an interesting experience. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Or in the next stream. Alright. A pretty interesting experience, but yeah. But, yeah, alright. Alright. See you guys later. Bye-bye.